Hey guys, how you doing? So today is Worldwide Snake Day. So the idea behind Worldwide Snake Day is to bring light to snakes. For those of you who don't know, these are my two Stimson pythons. The only reason why I'm only going to get these guys out is because these are the only ones that didn't eat. It's been quite cold. And these guys are pretty chilled anyway. These guys are great starter pets because they don't get that big. I mean, like, this is a decent sized one. They get a little bit bigger than this. And they're real chilled. They're quite easy. They're not as food responsive as a couple of the other ones. A lot of people have problems with carpet pythons striking and womas being incredibly food responsive. But obviously, a lot of people have very good womas and very good carpet pythons, and you could have a bitey Stimson python. And they're great for the kids because my girl absolutely loves this guy. He's just chilled and he's hell small. You want to say anything about the snakes? Want to say anything to the camera? Also, last week I was uploading a video about getting a woma. On Friday, we got another one. So now I'm stoked to say that I own 5 snakes, 2 lizards and a squillion fish. Also, while I'm on the fish note, we had a female hongi holding, which is a African cichlid. They hold their eggs in their mouth. When the fry grow up, they spit them out and then they go off into the wild and do their own thing. So I tried my first attempt of stripping the eggs. It just helps the success rate of the eggs. The other fish don't beat her up, try and eat the eggs, beat her up and kill her. Just, yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of reasons why. Not everybody agrees with it. It's like not everybody agrees with taking away snake eggs or lizard eggs or anything like that, but it happens in all hobbies. So I'm kind of in the process of swapping all the enclosures around because I did get the 2 womas and then I thought, nah. So I put the stimmies in the glass one that I fixed up. I got it for free because it had a little crack in it, but we've just siliconed a bit of perspex on the back of it. It's not like a fish tank, so it doesn't really need to hold much weight or water behind it, so it doesn't really need to be sealed. It just needs to be safe, so if anything brushes up against it, it doesn't get cut or pinched in it at any point. And then just spread it a little bit extra just in case it does crack and you don't notice it. And then I just covered the front of it with stickers. The enclosure up here has the 2 womas in it. But womas aren't very arboreal, so they will climb, they can climb, but they don't really, they're quite clumsy when it comes to it. So having a little bit of climbing, a little bit of rocks maybe, something like that is great, but it's just a lot of waste of space. So I'm actually going to put the carpet python in there, and then I'm going to move these guys to the bottom for now. The bottom is 6 foot long, 2 foot wide and 3 foot tall. It's huge for 2 pythons, but I mean, if I can make it nicer, it'll be fine for them for now until I sort out a racking system, just a little bit more organized, because I did buy these with the intention that the snakes were going to be a lot bigger, but once you put them in the enclosure, snakes get very tiny very quickly. Needless to say, the enclosures are way too big for what I was expecting, and considering I brought this one for 2 bearded dragons, but this thing is massive. They're actually in this black one, which I picked up for like 50 bucks, which was actually quite great. We got the UVB tube pretty cheaply, and then just went and picked up a light fixture for it. The heat lamp is just 100-watt heat globe from Bunnings, which is just a basic light bulb that keeps it nice and warm. And then you go through and tune it all. You can use dimmers, you can use timers, you can use whatever you want. You can just use the distance from the light bulb to whatever you, like your basking rod, and just turn it on and leave it on all day. So it all depends on what you're capable of doing. and either, like, all three of those ways work quite well. You just gotta play with things. It does become a bit annoying. I'm still playing with things in the big enclosures because they are so big, and I'm trying to use as minimal heating as possible. Also, another addition to the room is behind me. I've sealed off the whole room. This is, there's a big walkway through there. I put the fish tank rack there just as a shelving. I need to clean it up, get it a little bit prettier, sort out all the centipedes, and get some more things. All the scorpions need to be changed around and just all into matching containers so it looks a bit neater, a little bit more professional, also a lot easier to look after, because there is a lot of containers there and sometimes it's very hard to find which one has anything living in it. But yeah, I just sealed off this with a couple of blankets and cardboard boxes up the top just to kind of keep the heat in here, and like even that, that is doing an amazing job. My room lifted 2.5 degrees after I put the cardboard across the top. Let alone the other day when this room was hitting about 16 degrees with it all open, and then I put this on and then it went up to 20 degrees. Now it's up to 22.5 degrees on this side, so it is a little bit cooler on that side, but altogether the room is staying a little bit warmer, which is great because it helps with fluctuation of temperatures. It also saves on heating for the other tanks that have heaters, heating for these guys, because once it gets to a certain temperature, some of the lights turn off. When it gets to a certain temperature in the fish tanks, you guys should know this, the fish tank heaters will turn off. So that works pretty well, and I'm pretty stoked with that. It was very cheap and really easy to do. It doesn't look the prettiest, but I don't really care because it's going to help a lot. And if it gets too cold during the night, I can just come and sleep in the animal room. So I'm going to post up some footage the other day when I got the snake, just of their meeting, and then I'll probably cut the video there. Okay guys, so I'm going to wrap up the video. This is actually the new Woma Python. I'm a little bit freaked out because the guy before said that he is a little bit antsy every now and then, and the female is a little bit jumpy, and this guy is going into shed. So I'm going to put him back in. You guys have a wonderful day, and don't forget that it is Worldwide Snake Day today, and go love some snakes or find a new hobby, whatever you want to do. Take it easy guys. Stay awesome. And remember, you can't fail if you try. See ya. And this is what you gotta deal with when you don't let her play with the snakes. Alright guys, take it easy and remember to stay awesome. Say bye.